Great online class with me, Chef Dom. Thank y'all for coming. We had fun last week. What did we do last week? Oh, we made wraps. Was anybody there last week? We made a buffalo chicken wrap and a cauliflower shawarma wrap, and it was delish. I had it for lunch. It was so good. Today we're making weeknight Italian dinner. So with a mix of some really fun Midwestern sort of pastas, I learned as I cooked. We're also making some staples that I learned growing up from my mom and my grandma. We got tuna mac. It brings back so many memories to say tuna mac, but it's like linguine in tuna and tomato sauce. So it's not like tuna macaroni salad. It's like tuna mixed into tomato. So that sounds crazy, right? But I promise you, every single person I have given this recipe to or made them eat, they fall in love with it. Tuna just breaks down and it gives this like meaty texture that just adds this like viscosity to the sauce that the tuna like scoops up every little bite of tomato sauce that clings to the pasta. And if you were here with me last week, you know my family hates fish. They're Italians and they hate fish. We'll never understand it. They're an enigma. But this they love. During Lent, on like no meat Fridays, this is what we eat. This with aioli, the next dish we're making. One of the most popular dishes I have made on 12 Tomatoes, fettuccine aioli, otherwise known as fettuccine aglio e olio. I don't even know if that's even how you say it because I'm so used to saying aioli. I think that was just simple enough for us to do. But that's basically an upgraded butter noodles. So like oil, garlic, chili flake, toss the pasta into the pan with all that garlic oil, and then you toss it with the pasta water, some fresh parsley, lemon, and we finish it with Parmesan cheese. The Italians don't. Do it your own way. We grew up in the Midwest, so it's like Italian-American. And then last but not least, we're doing an orzo peach and corn salad. So we're going to take some cooked orzo, mix it with some cherry tomatoes, some toasted nuts, and then just make a really simple vinaigrette with red wine vinegar, garlic, olive oil. I'm going to throw in some Calabrian chili, but on my recipe packet, there is just roasted red peppers too. It's up to you. And then a lot of basil just for garnish and flavor. It's summer. One of my closest chef friends taught me how to make this one, and it's just like a staple. Finish it with pecorino cheese to give it that like funkiness. It's so, so good. So let's get started, y'all. Cheers if you've been here before. Cheers if you haven't. Let's cook. Okay. First up, we're doing tuna mac. So all these pastas should take you less than 20 minutes to make. That's the goal. What is it, like 8 minutes for the pasta to cook? And then to get to al dente, and then you finish the pasta in the sauce. It's very Roman of us, right? So I have some pre-cooked linguine back here, or fettuccine, and that's going to be for our aioli. And then I'm going to pre-cook some linguine, and that's going to be for our tuna mac. So right now in this pan, I have some onions going. You can caramelize them if you want to. You don't have to caramelize them if you don't want to. Normally what we do is fast cook them so they still have some bite to them, but I like to add just a little bit of caramelized onion to it. Just let the onion kind of get a little sweet. So I'm going to add in a bunch of garlic. Secret to cooking really good pastas is garlic. So this has got 5 cloves in it. I always got 8 cloves in it. And the peach orzo pasta's got 3 cloves. So just a quick flash on the garlic. Get it nice and brown. Pre-minced garlic, not pre-minced garlic. Don't you dare, if you've seen my garlic video, don't use it, okay? I get it's easy, but that's what they want you to use. Just buy the fresh garlic, I promise you. You're going to cook better buying fresh garlic or bagged garlic. They make like vacuum sealed garlic now. Let the garlic perfume the air. Once that garlic is good to go, we're going to add in our sauce. our tomato paste. And then we're going to rinse out the jars with some water. That just like helps us give us a head start while we simmer this sauce. The sauce takes no time at all. So you're used to like, oh my God, so much tomato paste. But as you add water to it, it starts to dilute some of that harsh acidity. Super vibey. Has anyone ever had like tuna and tomato sauce before? It's wild and wacky, but I promise you it's so good. I know we're all used to like tuna and cream and peas. Oh, the garlic smells so good. And if you've been here before with me, you've probably seen me make this. It's just popular. Like, I just love it. I stand by it. I'll keep cooking it until you understand how freaking delicious it is. The garlic isn't cooking fast enough for me. Turning the heat up. It smells delicious. Why did I use this one? I don't know. All right, going in, tomato sauce. Going in tomato sauce. Going in tomato paste. So I say use a whole jar of tomato paste. I would say just go in with like 3/4 of it for now. You can always add more as it's cooking. You're really just tasting for the balance of the flavor. All right, some water, clean out your jars. Easiest way to kind of get into the habit of adding water to your pasta sauces is cleaning out your tomato sauce jars. Stir it up. Oh, it smells so good already. And then I already put like raw garlic in here to get toasty woasty, but I'm still gonna add some granulated garlic to it. Just for shits and giggles. We love garlic here. We'll let this sauce come up to a simmer. Then I'm gonna reduce it down and just let it chill before I add in the tuna. The tuna is gonna kind of break down in here. And like I said, you're just not going to see it. Everyone I've served this to, no one knows there's tuna in it. It's wild waves. Bay leaves for flavor. And let's put this away. All right. Any questions so far? We feeling it?
Tony asked, by browning the garlic too much, does that make it bitter?
No, good question. So Tony, not sure if you're Tony, my sister.
Tony L. Alcott.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know you, Tony. Thank you for asking. So especially in tomato sauce, I like to take my garlic far. Like I like to take it to right before that dark brown flavor where it becomes a little bit bitter. The tomato really mellows it out and it adds this like roasted garlic to the sauce that tastes so much better than just like taking your garlic to a blonde space. Great question. Okay, letting that go. Let's do this guy. So lots of ingredients. I know a lot of ingredients are like wild and scary, but I promise it's so easy. This is kind of like a nice blend. It's kind of like a pasta salad, and just utilizes like that fresh fruit and seasonal corn. Very summer, so summer. So if you've never seen a corn peeler, I'm very new to these. My friend showed it to me, blew my mind. I roasted this corn over the stove top on an open flame. You can literally just peel it and it will peel your corn. I know I feel like I'm on QVC right now, but like, look at this. Are you blown away? Tony, are you watching this? And all that flavor, you know, you see like char and you're like, oh my God, carcinogens. It's not that bad, okay? It's flavor. And we all take the risk with carcinogens every once in a while, you know? Okay, so look at that. How easy that was to peel all that corn. So I am going to just kind of throw everything in the bowl. Corn, the rest of my corn in here. My orzo I cooked off earlier. You don't really have to do much to stop the cooking process of orzo. Yeah, it's going to get clumpy, but I actually kind of like it clumpy in here because the orzo gets a little bit lost with all the corn and the peaches in here as well. This is one of those recipes too that does really well with like ripe peaches and underripe peaches because it really helps add some sort of bitterness to it. Because like you don't really want everything to be sweet. You just like a touch of that sweetness. Some cherry tomatoes. Will the bowl be too small? I am guessing yes, but we're gonna do it. Some shallots, finely chopped shallots. Delicious. Look how gorgeous it looks already. Garlic. Okay, I know you want to go heavy on the garlic here. Don't do it, okay? Don't do it. It's just too much. You don't want a heavy garlic flavor in here. This is all about lemon. This is all about fresh flavors. You want to taste that corn. You don't want to just be overpowered by garlic in this. I'm going to save some for the top. Over here, I got some pecans. I know I have walnuts in the recipe packet. By the way, if you don't see the recipe packet, it should be linked in the live. So all these recipes are free to you. Please use them. Please critique them. Red wine vinegar in. Now we're going to start seasoning it. Olive oil. Up to you how much you want to add in. I'm going with a quarter to a third of a cup right now. Calabrian chili. If you've never had this, sorry, my nose is running. Let me just wash my hands. All right, Calabrian chili. If you've never had it, you're missing out. It is a pickled chili from southern Italy. It's a tad spicy. It's a tad spicier than a jalapeno, but it's pickled, so it just has like a really sweet flavor, like a red bell pepper. So I'm substituting this for the red bell pepper. Pecorino. Sheepy, funky. If you're not here for the sheepy funkiness, you can absolutely use Parmesan. But I'm here for a little change up, okay? Italy produces so many delicious cheeses. Why not get crazy? All right, and I love the addition of fresh lemon at the end of this. It's so good, super tasty, super fresh tasting. And especially like in any pasta salad, you know, as the pasta sits, it's just going to become drier as that orzo pasta kind of soaks up a lot of that flavor. In this case, the corn, the peaches, it's going to soak up a lot of that flavor. All right, here we go. Guys, we are flying.
How long did you cook the corn? Kathy asks.
Kathy, thank you for that question. Kathy, I just kind of cooked it until it was browned on all sides. I'm not looking to boil the corn. This is a great recipe to use leftover corn. I just really wanted the charred flavor and the crunch of the corn. Okay, here we go. We're getting wild and crazy. We're stirring in a small bowl. So basil's in. That Calabrian chili we want to get mixed in. We're going to break up some of that corn. Guys, look at how summer this looks. Are you dead? It looks Italian. I'm feeling Italian right now. I don't know if the Italians would ever make this. Feels kind of Mediterranean. Like add a little bit of olives and feta maybe if you want to get crazy. Oh my God, I can't wait to taste this. You know when you're just stirring something and you're just like falling in love with what you just made? That's the feeling I'm getting. Look at these colors. So my friend runs a meal share in Chicago and served this to her clients that she learned this recipe. I think it was like originally a New York Times recipe. And I had it with quinoa instead of orzo, and oh my God, it's so good. So you can just tell, like, by that, you can really add whatever you want to in here. Will it need salt? Maybe. I didn't add any. It needs salt. I salted my pasta. I didn't season my corn. Ooh, the funkiness from the pecorino hits you at the end. Yum. It's lemony, it's fruity. I know my mom is watching. Hi, Joanne. She hates like nuts in things. My family is so particular, and I know so much about what my family likes and dislikes, as a good Italian mama's boy would. But I promise the nuts in here are really nice. Like, it blends well with the corn. So when you're getting a little piece of the pecan in this case and the corn, you really can't distinguish between it. And the cheese kind of hugs it. Oh, it's so good. Am I right, guys? Are we dying? And so the Calabrian chili's in here too, and it's not adding like a spiciness to it. It's just adding like a sweet pepperiness to it, like a bell pepper would, like a roasted bell pepper. Okay, I'm gonna get my pasta going. I wanted to teach you guys a thing. I've done a video on this. If you're 12 Tomatoes fans, you'd know. Salt your damn pasta water, okay? I'm done. This is Joanne. I always make fun of my mom, but I have to. This is Joanne. That's how much salt goes in her water. Dink. What's that gonna do? Oh, Jesus. All right, I lost my pilot light because I just added a little salt while making fun of my mom. Karma came for me hard. All right, I'm gonna pull it over here. I don't know why that happened. Don't ask me. That just felt like karma coming for me. Joanne is everywhere. So my point is just salt your water. That's the primary way your pasta is going to get flavored. It's like, imagine adding water to your sauce that has no salt. It's going to dilute the flavor. It's like if you've over-salted a soup too much, you're adding water to dilute the flavor. That's what you're doing to a perfectly seasoned sauce. So just like keep it in mind, okay? It's coming back to a boil. We're fine. We're fine here, folks. Okay. Adding my linguine in. You can crack your pasta too. I don't care. Okay, like it doesn't break my heart if you crack your pasta. It's like part of you is just trying to fit it in a pan because you might have not enough counter space. It's fine. Gordon Ramsay taught me this way. I've been doing it forever now. While it goes in the hot water, just a quick twist, and it's all submerged. Taste the water. Salty, yummy. Not as salty as the sea, but you can definitely taste salt. It's not just like going in a void somewhere. Okay, so let's taste my tuna mac sauce. Something a chef taught me as I was learning in school was always scrape the sides of your pan when you're cooking tomato sauce because that's that concentrated tomato flavor. Don't always just worry about the bottom. The bottom will be fine, especially if it's on low. The sides are where you want to really pay attention to. Tony, that garlic. Oh my God, it tastes so freaking good. Tuna, let's do it. So it doesn't change the flavor much. If you're not a seafood lover, like I grew up in the Midwest, I get not liking seafood. We didn't have seafood. I'm in the Pacific Northwest. I still am not a seafood person. I'm trying my best. I'm a chef and I don't eat that much seafood. Yes, I admit it. But this is so good. I promise, okay? I'm on my knees begging you to try it. So I'm going to let this tuna kind of just get to know it. It's really thick, okay? So something really, really important, again, with the salted water, you're going to add some of that salted water into the sauce. It's going to dilute the sauce. It's going to thin the sauce out. And then when I toss the hot pasta, it will come together. It will stick together really well. I'm going to add the pecorino in. It's just, you just don't know. It's so good. It's so good. Okay. Linguini's in. We are going to, so normally when I make fettuccine, aioli, or in this case, linguine aioli, I am making, I'm dropping my pasta the same time I'm starting my oil. So I am going to do that. I'm going to just move my pan here. See if my burner came back. Oh, it's back. Okay, good. We're back, everyone. All right, while that's going, I'm going to put my other burner here, my other pot here. We're going to start cooking, searing the garlic. So you're going to watch this process with me. Tony, are you still with me? I hope you are. 1/4 cup of olive oil. It's a lot of olive oil. It's the only sauce component of this. Your pasta needs something to swim in. Lots of sliced garlic. Garlic lovers, yes, I know you're out there. I can hear you. Garlic in. So you can take your time with this. This is not something that you need to rush. This is something you can go nice and slow with. Get your garlic to a place where you're really, really happy with it. And then all you have to do is stop it with a little bit of your water. Then you're going to add your pasta in and just toss, okay? So you don't feel compelled to have to like line this up perfectly to when your pasta's cooked. Then you throw your pasta in. The water is what's going to stop the cooking process, okay? In this one, because there's no tomato to cover it up, you are going to taste if you take your garlic a little too far. But I still want you to go golden, okay? I still want you to try hard to get that golden and beautiful. Chili flakes, not something I traditionally grew up with, but something I absolutely love in pasta now. Give it a little bit of a fun flavor. Is that chili flake? Chili flakes are going to cook faster than the garlic are. So that's why I'm going to immediately turn this down when I start to see our garlic kind of sizzling away. Oh yeah, can you hear it? Put my mic up to it. It's speaking. Just break up your garlic. I'm on about medium heat right now. When I start to see all of my garlic sizzling and vibrating in here, that's when I know my oil's hot enough, and I'm gonna turn my heat to low. Because the oil's at temperature, it's not gonna come down to temperature quickly at all. I'm just gonna let my garlic and oil chill, have a good time, get to know each other, shake hands, the whole deal. So my family lets their tuna mac sauce go for like a long time. The beauty of this that I discovered working at 12 Tomatoes is that you really don't have to let it go very long. It already has all the good flavor in it. The tuna's kind of already infused its flavor, but again, like I said, it's like adding meat to tomato sauce. You really just can't tell. It just adds such depth of flavor. All right, I'm turning my heat down to low. Talking too much. I can't help it. I talk a lot. All right, stir it around, stir it around. All of our garlic is sizzling here. Our tomato is poofing, which means it's desperate for water and pasta. We're coming, we're coming. Don't rush us. Who here is making pasta tonight? Anybody? We got 3 pounds of pasta. If anyone's in Edmonds, come and visit. Crunchy. Not al dente. Oh, yeah. Little light blonde on some of the garlic. We want to go to like a light brown on at least 60% of this garlic. So just keep stirring it around. It's on low. I'm watching it. This is kind of the only crucial part to aioli, is getting your garlic oil the place you want it to be. Oh, it just like gets super like chewy and caramely. It's everything. All right. Pasta's moving along. Pasta's moving along. Garlic's moving along. See, it's not burning. We're taking our time. We're on low. I would say we're about 40%, 45% of the way through. And when you add that chili oil, it's going to add heat. Don't be afraid. All right, I'm going to take my fettuccine. I'm going to add it right to my my tuna mac. Oh, wait, no. Fettuccine is going with the aioli. Duh. So look at, we're at golden. I would say we're about 60% now. None of the garlic cloves are pure white like they started. And you would never get this garlic flavor if you used garlic, okay? I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. I can't speak out about it more. I'm going to reserve some water. And I'm going to go in. Hot water. Nothing crazy. I know we're like putting oil, water in oil. Nothing crazy is happening. Now I'm going to add my fettuccine. Just a little oil on my fettuccine noodles. You be the judge of how much garlic you need in your pasta, okay? Who am I to tell you? Only in the peach thing. With this, you can go wild. All right, linguine, I know, is ready. We're going right into the tomato sauce. Let some of that residual water fall into it, too. Don't be afraid of the water. It's only going to go away. Oh, I can smell that like quintessential tuna mac flavor.
What kind of tuna?
Oh, good question. It's tuna in water. Whatever tuna you can afford. Definitely not raw tuna. Just some good old canned tuna. This was one of those depression meals that my Nana brought over and taught my grandma how to make. And we still make it. We still crave it. It's so freaking good. All right, I wanted to move this out so we can show you how it's looking. So first with fettuccine. So even with the fettuccine sitting here, that water is going to keep absorbing and we're going to end up with a sauce. Right now, all the garlic is kind of sitting on the side. The fettuccine is getting used to it, but look at all that water I've added. Can they see in here, Mark?
Yep.
Cool. All that water I've added is fully evaporated. It's fully gone. So I'm going to add in some parsley. This was for that. Parsley here. Sorry, it's hard to remember where everything goes. Lemon. Love fresh lemon and aioli. It's a really oily dish, so it's nice to just kind of like bring some acidity back into the world of your pasta. And I'm going to play with my food a little bit just to show you this really cool pasta styling I saw recently. Some cheese, so you can't go wrong with it. All right, forget about this guy. Next guy. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Don't you dare, I've told you this before, don't you dare serve me pasta, plain pasta, with sauce on top of it. The sauce gets no love with the pasta. It gets no time to mingle. It's like your pasta and your sauce are on a date and you're just throwing them in the jungle, throwing them in the deep end, expecting them to get to know each other. What? No. So, look at how beautiful. All that water I added. It's taking the bay leaf out. So if anyone's had like pasta alla matriciana, very similar. Water, tomato sauce. Instead of tuna, we use guanciale, which is pork cheek. Oh my God, I love it so much. Okay, pecorino in. Now this is really thick, so I'm gonna add a little bit more water to it. And that's gonna help dissolve some of that cheese. It's gonna lighten up the sauce too. Lighten up, will ya? I'm getting crazy. Okay. Oh my God, it smells so good. You know that like moment in Ratatouille where he like has that like thought after he eats the ratatouille? This is absolutely what I get. My hand is hurting, pasta. Owie, owie. Oh my God. Yes, I'm making a mess. I'm making 3 pastas in 30 minutes. I'm going to make a mess. Oh, baby. It smells so good. Almost got this on my shoes. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh. Okay. Make sounds, okay? Make sounds. Yeah, we'll throw it in here. Okay, pasta, tuna mac. Like the name tuna mac just doesn't fit this. Tuna mac is for some ugly hamburger helper sort of thing. And this is like gorgeous. This deserves like a matriciana, but like tuna chana. Oh my God. It's so good. You can see how the sauce kind of lightened up. It was going through it earlier, and it's lightened up a bit. All that remaining sauce. Now, if you serve me this pasta, I give you a kiss right on the mouth. That's what you get. A kiss right on the mouth. All right. I'm going to put this here. Look at it. You can't even tell. Like, tell me there's tuna in here, okay? Tell me. I mean, you can say it, but like, you're not going to know. That's so good. But, that's parm. Oh, make it rain. Pasta number 2. Done with this guy. Pasta number 3. You can see as I let it just sit, the cheese started to melt, started to get friendly. The parsley is kind of a representation of how much your pasta has moved. I haven't tasted it. What am I doing? Oh my God. Oh, it's so good. Lemon needs a little more. It's oily, it's garlicky. It's got a perfect amount of saltiness. Oh my God. Gerald, will you come in here and see this? Oh, Tony, thank you. I'm from Chicago. I grew up in a small suburb southwest of Cook County, or in Cook County, where Chicago was the place. Couldn't imagine growing up in New York. Couldn't imagine. And it's not just deep dish in Chicago, okay? Stop saying that. All right, here we go. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, this is one of my favorite days ever. Are you guys excited with me? Okay. Parmesan. Make it rain. Don't stop. Oh my God. Oh, so happy. I'm so happy. Okay. Just because we're fancy, we're going to plate this up. Right in the center. My hand hurts. I'm moving so quickly. Little cheese in here. And you can see it could be very easily like vegan without cheese. It's pretty much vegan without the cheese. If you care. Easily gluten-free. There's gluten-free orzo. You can make it with quinoa. And I'm done scooping. Yes, I am. Okay. Parsley on top. This is pecorino on top. And there you have it. 3 beautiful freaking pastas. Are you kidding? Ladies and gentlemen, the pastas. Okay. We got to taste it. Mark brought a really nice shirt to get tomato sauce on, okay?
Not that nice.
Okay, good. I got 3 forks. Mark's here. Everyone knows him. They love him. He's back. Let's start with
this?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go in. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
It's like just so perfect. I know, you really are. Just twirl it. There you go. Right?
That's a happy flavor.
The theatrics were well deserved for this one.
Garlicky. The cheese is great.
Cheesy. A little spice.
Beautiful simplicity.
Oh, I love that term. Okay, more. Same fork.
All right.
Tuna mac. Tomato-y, pecorino, linguine.
Got more this time. Too much. Bad at this. Cheers.
Cheers. You're not even messy. You're good. Not freaking good. For 20 minutes?
Yeah, that's really flavorful. It's not very tuna-y.
Right.
Yeah.
Where's the tuna? So good. Garlicky too.
I'm really excited about this.
I know. So get yourself
a little bit of everything.
Yeah, get yourself a peach, some corn.
I think that's good.
Nice. Yeah, I got a bigger.
What a good summer pasta salad.
Right? Fresh, crunchy, lemony.
Those toasted nuts really.
You gotta have those
really
toasted nuts.
Yeah. Yes, you do. Thank you, Tom.
Thanks, Marv. Guys, I don't know what you're waiting for. You gotta try this. These are all on 12 tomatoes. Fettuccine aioli, tuna mac, linguine and tomato sauce. Help me rename it because it needs a better name. And then this is a summer corn, summer peach and corn orzo salad, I believe. Put those words in there and you'll get to this. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did. I was enjoying myself. I was enjoying the food I'm eating. I'm going to enjoy taking this home. Come back next week. We're making biscuits, I think. All about biscuits on Monday. Is that right? I think so, because we're making pizza. Chicago versus New York pizza in 2 weeks. Get ready.
Summer apps and sides.
Summer apps and sides.
And then the next week.
Oh, right.
Biscuits.
Yes, it's the week after. So summer apps and sides. I think it's like a
Monday
salsa.
At 4 Pacific.
Okay, Monday 4 Pacific. Summer apps and sides. be here or be square.
July 8th.
July 8th. Let's learn to make some new summer absent sides. If you're not making this summer pasta salad, you're already losing out. Okay? Okay? All right. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Eat pasta.